back here. So sort of see it coming in from all directions. And the windows are open, and there's a lot of banging next door, a lot of construction. I'm not sure what they're doing, but it's quite loud. So hopefully this fancy microphone I have here, which is used to pick up my mostly lovely voice, is not going to also pick up the loud noises that are coming from outside. So we'll begin as we always do with Yedid Nefesh on page 14. And welcome to anyone who's joining us for the first time, or just welcome back. Nice to see everyone. תאיר ארץ מכבודך נגילה ונשמחה בך ונשמחה בך Oh מהר אהוב כי במועד וכוננים כימי עולם Oh איי 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 Oh איי איי Shabbat Shalom again. Nice to see you all. I'm going to drop the Siddur in the chat one more time for anyone who's entered since we started. I'm Rabbi Amanda Russell. If we haven't met before, and welcome to Beth Shalom if this is your first time. We are just going to sing through Kabbalat Shabbat today, and we're going to sing through it maybe a little bit more musically than normal because today is Shabbat Shirah. This weekend is Shabbat Shirah, which we'll talk about a little bit later, but the Shabbat of song. Some of you were with me at Sip and Shir on Tuesday evening, learning a new melody for the next psalm, Psalm 95. It's pretty catchy. So for those of you who weren't there, I'm sure you'll pick it up quickly. Also by Navatila, and so we'll sing through that, and we'll continue through our psalms for Kabbalat Shabbat, just to sing into this Shabbat Shirah together. Page 15. Litzor Yishenu Lechuneranana l'Adonai Naria Litzor Yishenu Nikadma Fanav B'toda Bizmirod Naria Lo Nikadma Fanav B'toda Bizmirod Naria Lo Adonai Naria Litzor Yishenu Lechuneranana l'Adonai Naria Litzor Yishenu Nikadma Fanav B'toda Bizmirod Naria Lo Nikadma Fanav B'toda Bizmirod Naria Lo. One more time. Lechuneranana l'Adonai Naria Litzor Yishenu Lechuneranana l'Adonai Naria Litzor Yishenu Nikadma Fanav B'toda Bizmirod Naria Lo Nikadma Fanav B'toda Bizmirod Naria Lo Ki El Gadol Adonai Umelech Gadol Kol Elohim Asher B'yad HaMecheret Arbaim Shana Akut Bedor Va'omar Am Tawei Levavim Vehem Lo Yadu Derachai Asher Nishbati Ve'api Im Yevaun El Menuchati Shiru l'Adonai, Shir Chadash, Shiru l'Adonai, Kol Haaretz, Shiru l'Adonai, Baruchu Shemo, Baseru meyom leyom Yeshuato, Sapru v'goyim kevodo, Bechol ha'am. נפלאותיו, כי גדול אדוני ומחולל מאוד, נורא הוא על כל אלוהים, איי איי איי, כי כל אלוהי העמים אלילים, ואדוני שמיים עשה, הוד והדר לפניו, עוז ותפארת במקדשו. הבו לאדוני משפחות עמים, הבו לאדוני כבוד ועוז, הבו לאדוני כבוד שמו, שאו מנחה ובואו לחצרותיו, איי איי איי, השתחוו לאדוני בהדרת קודש, חילו מפניו כל הארץ, אמרו בגויים אדוני מלך, אף תיכון תבל ואל תימור, ידין עמים במישרים, ישמחו השמיים ותגל הארץ, ירם הים ומלואו, יעלו שדי וכל אשר בו, איי איי איי, אז ירננו כל עצי יער לפני אדוני, קיווה לשפוט הארץ, ישפוט תבל בצדק ועמים באמונתו, איי 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 Adonai malach tagel haaretz yismechu in rabim, anan ve'arafel sevivav tzedek u'mishpat machon kiso, hariu v'karav. Shama v'tismach Zion, v'tagelna benot Yehuda, leman mishpatecha Adonai. Shama v'tismach Zion, v'tagelna benot Yehuda, leman mishpatecha Adonai. Hey ya 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 Shama v'tismach Zion, v'tagelna benot Yehuda, leman mishpatecha Adonai. Shama v'tismach Zion, v'tagelna benot Yehuda, leman mishpatecha Or zarua latzadik uyeshrei lev simcha simchu tzadikim b'Adonai vehodu lezecher kodsho mizmor shiru l'Adonai shir chadash ki niflot asa hoshia lo yamino zroa kodsho. Page 18, Psalm 98. Hodia zachar chasav v'emunato levet Yisrael. Zamru l'Adonai bechinor, bechinor v'kol zimra. Zamiru l'Adonai bechinor, bechinor v'kol zimra. Zamru, zamru l'Adonai, zamiru, zamru l'Adonai, zamiru l'Adonai bechinor, bechinor v'kol zimra. Zamiru l'Adonai bechinor, bechinor v'kol zimra. Zamru, zamru l'Adonai, zamiru, zamru l'Adonai, zamiru l'Adonai bechinor, bechinor v'kol zimra. Zamiru l'Adonai bechinor, bechinor v'kol zimra. Zamru, zamru l'Adonai, zamiru, zamru l'Adonai. B'chatzotzot v'kol shofar hariya lifnei hamelech Adonai yiram hayam. Lifnei Adonai kiva, lishpot haaretz, yishpot tevel b'tzedek, ve'amim b'meisharim. Adonai malach, yirgezu amim yoshev kiruvim tanu ta'aretz. Adonai b'tzion gadol v'ramhu al kol Elohim. Roma Moran Elohim v'yishtachavu l'Adam Ragla Kadoshu. Ay 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 yidida ay 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 yidida ay 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 yidida ay 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 Romemu Adonai Eloheinu ve'ishtachavu lehar kodsho. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu ve'ishtachavu lehar kodsho. Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu Romemu. Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu Romemu. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu ve'ishtachavu lehar kodsho. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu ve'ishtachavu lehar kodsho. Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu Romemu. Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu Romemu. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu ve'ishtachavu lehar kodsho. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu ve'ishtachavu lehar kodsho. I'll invite you all to rise as we turn to page 20, Mizmor LeDavid, Psalm 29. Little up, little dance, little movement to almost welcome in Shabbat, which we will do the next piyut with Lecha Dodi. So I invite you to rise, page 20. Mizmor LeDavid, Havul Adonai b'nei Elim, Havul Adonai, Kavod va'oz, Havul Adonai, Kevod Shemo Ishtachavu Adonai be'adra kodesh, Kol Adonai al hamayim, El hakavod hirim, Adonai al mayim rabim, Kol Adonai b'koach, Kol Adonai be'adar, Kol Adonai shover arazim, Vayshaber Adonai et arzei Avanon, Vayarkidem kemo egel Levanon, Vesirion kemo ven reimim, Kol Adonai oslev leavotesh, Kol Adonai yachil midbar, Yachil Adonai midbar kadesh, Kol Adonai yechalel hayalot, Vayechesov ye'arot, Uveichalo kulo omer kavod, Adonai lama bu yashava yeshev, Adonai melech leolam, Adonai oz le'amo yitain, Adonai yevarech et amo v'shalom. Ay, 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 ay. Ay, 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 yam dai dai dai. 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 Ay, 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 ay. Ay, 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 ay. Ay, 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 ay. Ay, 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 nai, nai. Ay, 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 ay. Maybe seated. All right, we're moving into Lecha Dodi, into this piyut, to officially welcome in our Shabbat, page 21. Lecha Dodi likra kala, Penei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha Dodi likra kala, Penei Shabbat nekabela. Shamur v'zachur b'dibor echad yishmi'anu, El ha'meyuchad Adonai echad, U'shemo echad l'shem u'tiferet ve'litila. Lecha Dodi likra kala, Penei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha Dodi likra kala, Penei Shabbat nekabela. Likrat Shabbat lechu v'neocha, ki mekor haberacha merosh mikedem, nesucha sof ma'aseh b'machshava tchila. Lecha Dodi likra kala, Penei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha Dodi likra kala, Penei Shabbat nekabela. Mikdash melech ir melucha kum mitzei, mitoch ha'afecha rav לשבת בעמק הבכה, חמו, עלייך חמלה לך דודי, לקראת כלה פני שבת נקבלה, לך דודי, לקראת כלה פני שבת נקבלה, עינרי נפקו מלבשי בידי, תפתח עמי היי בן ישי, בית הלך מקורבה אל, נפשי יעלה לך דודי, לקראת כלה פני שבת נקבלה, 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 או לך דודי, לקראת כלה פני שבת נקבלה, לך דודי, לקראת כלה פני שבת נקבלה, התעוררי, התעוררי, כי באורך קומי אורי, 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 שיר דברי, כבוד אדוני עלייך נגלה, לך דודי, לקראת כלה פני שבת נקבלה, לך דודי, לקראת כלה פני שבת נקבלה, לא תבושי ולא תקמי, מה תשתוכחי ומה תהמי, בך יחסו עניי עמי, ונבנתה עיר על תילה, לך דודי, לקראת כלה פני שבת נקבלה, לך דודי, לקראת כלה פני שבת נקבלה, והיו למשיסה שוסייך, ורחקו כל מבלייך, יסיס עלייך אלוהייך, כי משוש חתן על כלה, לך דודי, לקראת כלה פני שבת נקבלה, לך דודי, לקראת כלה פני שבת נקבלה, ימין ושמאל תפרוצי, ואת אדוני תריצי, על יד איש פן פרצי, ונשמחה ונגילה, לך דודי, לקראת כלה פני שבת נקבלה, לך דודי, לקראת כלה פני שבת נקבלה. Please rise. בואי ושלום עטרת בעלה, גם בשמחה ובצהלה, תוך אמוני ים סגולה. בואי חלה, בואי חלה, לך דודי, לקראת כלה פני שבת נקבלה, לך דודי, לקראת כלה פני שבת נקבלה, איי 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 לך דודי, לקראת כלה פני שבת nekabela lecha daodi likrat kala pene Shabbat nekabela. You may be seated. Before I give a few words, a Devar Torah, and teach a song, I want to just give Rabbi Ein the floor to do a few welcomes.
You ruined my joke.
Oh, sorry.
I was going to say for Shabbat Shira, I had really practiced the song.
Oh, sorry.
That I was going to bring to everybody, and I wanted to see the fear in the eyes. But so this is definitely a Rabbi Russell Kabbalat Shabbat for the benefit of all of your ears. So I just wanted to just say hello, and let me just say hi. I always like saying hi to everybody. Hi, Jean. Hi, Fred and Ellen. Hello to Vered Cohen. For those of you who haven't had a chance to meet Vered Cohen, Vered is our wonderful new executive director. Debbie, it's good to see you've got Steve with you there. Good to see Steph and Kelsey. Nice to see you. You guys do some dancing. I see you guys are not shy about dancing. All right. Hi, Rindy and Gary. Hi, Arlene. Nice to see you. How's it going? Hey, Lori and Dan. Dan, welcome. Dan, who's with you over there? Who you got?
This is my son, Noah.
Hey, Noah. How's it going? Where do you guys live?
We live in Minnesota.
Where is that?
Minnesota.
In Minnesota. All right. So it's about 56 degrees Fahrenheit here. What do you got over there?
What is it? It's about 20 degrees today.
20 degrees. All right. Well, we wish we were there with the snow and the cold with you, but I'm glad you can join us for a little bit of our warmth. Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom. Thank you.
Of course. Hi, Daniel. It's good to see you. Hey, Randy and Sandy Edwards and Jackie. Hi, Jackie. Hello to the fine Rabinowitz. Mishbacha, it's always good to see you, whether you're right side up or upside down. Hi, Doris and Shira and Tomer. Speaking of upside down, there's Sandra Cohen. Hello, Hannah Seydow. Hello. How are you? Good. What are you eating? Hello, David Katz, who is there with Riva. I think, Todd, we can't see you, but we feel your kavana. And look at that. We've got the Marcia Sohn there. Who we've got over there? Look at that. How you doing, guys? What's going on? Nice to see you. Where did Marcia go? Where'd she go? I don't know where she went to. All right. Who else do we have here? There's Alan Katz. Good to see you, Alan. Marcia Glantz. Irving is here. Ellen, Randy, Charna, and Sharonda. It's good to see all of you. I just want to say hello. Shabbat Shalom. One of the things we've been talking about is we can't get to hear each other. We can't share a kiddush with each other. We'd love to have a little schnapps or a little bit of challah or a little rugelach and get to see each other. We all miss that, but we just want to say a little brief hello. And now would have been my joke about the song that I had prepared for you from the Prince of Egypt, but instead I will turn it over to Rabbi Russell for a few words of Torah and some song. So Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom. Thank you. I know you wanted a song from the Prince of Egypt, but I just couldn't do it. Hi, everyone. Nice to see all of you. Thank you to Rabbi Ein for welcoming every single person individually. So this is Shabbat Shira. It always falls on Parshat B'Shalach, right? We always find ourselves this week, Parshat B'Shalach, when Pharaoh lets the Israelites out of slavery and they begin their journey out of Egypt. And we all know this story, right? Where Pharaoh says that they can go and the Israelites find themselves at the foot of the waters, ready to cross, a bit of fear, and then get a little bit panicked, right? Because the waters are not going to split. And then Moses splits the sea and they go into freedom. And when they reach the other side, they sing the famous song that's in our Torah, the Song of the Sea, Shirat Hayam. And the very first piece of that song, it says, you might even sometimes refer to it this way, as Az Yashir. And if you look in most Sidurim, which I did a little bit today, it's translated as, and they will sing, right? Which is kind of interesting if you think about it, because they've gotten to the other side, and maybe this is like a historical retelling or something, right? Like we've gotten there, and then it says they will sing, as opposed to they do sing or they did sing or whatever other combinations you might imagine. It says Az Yashir, and it reminded me of a Mishnah that we studied in our Monday morning Mishnah class just a couple of weeks ago. In chapter 8, those of you who've been studying with us, we have been, chapter 8 is all these conversations between Beit Shammai and Beit Hillel, two famous rabbis and their schools who have these discussions with one another, machlochet, like arguments, but not really arguments, more like discussions. And the Midrash talked about the blessing in Havdalah over the candle, over the Eish. And it says, Beit Shammai says that we should be saying Shebara Me'or Ha'esh, that we should actually bless the candle when we say the bracha. One, God who created in the past tense the light of the fire. And Beit Hillel, who we know we go with Beit Hillel most of the time, Beit Hillel says, no, you're supposed to say Borei Me'orei Ha'esh, the one who creates in the present or continues to create that light of fire. And it's sort of this idea of the question is it supposed to be Az Yashir or Az Yashar, right? Like we did sing in the past, reminded me of this Mishnah of asking the question, which doesn't seem so significant, but this question of, is it a God who created the light once and it's in the past, right? Or is this light being constantly created week after week? Maybe it was created once eternally, but then it's our job to sort of recreate those lights every single week as we move out of Shabbat and into the rest of the week. And so there's a teaching, Rabbi Rav Akiva Eger, who I actually got this teaching from Rabbi Josh Warshawski, who wrote the melody that I'm going to teach, of course, Rabbi in Smiling. But he writes a song about Oz, about strength. But this rabbi asked this question of, why does it say Az Yashir? Why are we talking about the future? And the answer is that he gives, or his commentary on this, is that if we truly want to mark a moment, or if we truly want to remember a big moment, or a moment that shaped us, either personally or in this case as a people, we have to tell it in the future, because otherwise that story won't continue into the next generation, and sort of won't continue into our story and in our tradition. And so we have to retell it like in the future, as if we're sort of constantly experiencing that moment from slavery into freedom. And we actually do that in our tradition, right? Because we say Az Yashir Moshe every single morning. So we actually are even doing that act of sort of remembering the slavery and remembering the act of freedom, and continuing to tell it as if it happens every single day, and as part of our tradition. I wanted to end with a song, Ozi v'zimratia, or sorry, the words in our song, in our Torah, Ozi v'zimratia, Adonai is my strength. And what I wanted to end with is Va'ani Ashir Uzecha, which I've taught, I think, before. I'm going to share my screen. The beauty of Zoom, I can just get the words right in front of you, if y'all can see that. So Va'ani Ashir Uzecha, this is from Psalm 59, this idea that we're singing our strength, that we are sort of continuing to lift ourselves up with song, and continue to sing our strength, and continue to tell our story, and continue to bring these words of Torah and our tradition into every single day and into the future. So we'll sing this song together, and I bless us all that we can continue to sing our strength through this Shabbat, and even on Zoom, and for as long as we get to be able to look at each other like this, in these sort of tough moments, that we can sing ourselves some strength into the world. Va'ani ashiru zecha ve'aranei laboker chastecha ki hayita miskavli umanos biyom sarli va'ani ashiru zecha ve'aranei laboker chastecha ki hayita miskavli umanos biyom sarli va'ani ashiru zecha ve'aranei laboker chastecha ki hayita Miskavli humanos biyom sarli. Vani ashir uzecha ve'aranein laboker chastecha ki hayita miskavli humanos biyom sarli. Uzi elecha azameira, azameira. Uzi elecha azameira, azameira. Uzi elecha azameira, azameira. Uzi elecha azameira, azameira. Vani ashir uzecha ve'aranein laboker chastecha ki hayita miskavli humanos biyom sarli. And we'll continue with our service, with our Kabbalat Shabbat, on page 23 with a psalm for Shabbat, Psalm 92. Mizmor shir liyom hashabbat, tov lehodot ladonai, ulezamer lishimcha elyon, lehagid baboker chastecha ve'emunatecha baleilot aleasor ve'elenave ve'elegam bechinot kisimachtanit. Ve'atamar on le'olam Adonai ki novecha. Od yenuvun beseva, deshenim verananim yiyu, lehagid ki ashar Adonai, suri velo avlata bo, Adonai malach geud lavesh, lavesh Adonai oz hitazar, aftikon tevel bal timot, nachon kisacha meoz me'olam atah, nasu neharot Adonai, nasu neharot kolam, yisu neharot doch yam, mikolot mayim rabim adirim mishpreyam, adir bamarom Adonai etecha nemnu meod, levetcha nava kodesh Adonai leorech yamim, ay 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 Now take a moment to remember those in our community who we've lost. I want to extend condolences to Dara Nachmanoff and Glenn Chertow on the loss of Glenn's mother this past week. She passed away in New York, and Glenn is there. We'll be sending a community announcement sometime after Shabbat with Shiva and things like that for those of you who want to check in. Also, for those who are still in Shloshim, in the 11 months, Judy Einzig, Roman Zilberman, Tanya Epstein, Kathleen Kerr, Elaine Dolphin-Moskovich, Ruth Tepper, Geula Shapiro, Shirley Kimmel, Ethel Grushke, Betty Jane Abrams, Gregory Jones, Leonard Lewis, Ruthie Brosnick, John Wexelblatt, Shelley Mindich, and Eugene Heller, as well as those for whom we are observing a yahrzeit this coming week: Asaf Bareket, Peter Bernstein, Ronald Dalphin, Alexander R. Karp, Minna Lieberman, Herman Martin, Morris Matorian, Sophia Odeski, Gertrude Orsinger, Saul Pivnik, Flora Spear Reinhardt, Wilma Sampson, Rebecca Schwartz, Belle Snyderman, Dr. Kenneth Trigger, and Sam Zimmerman. Are there any other names to add this week? Anybody else that anyone's remembering? Zichrona livracha, may the memories of all those who we mentioned be a blessing. We'll conclude with a Kaddish, Mourner's Kaddish on page 24. If you're in mourning or observing a yahrzeit, I invite you to rise and unmute so that we can say the Kaddish together. Yitkadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabbah, be'alma divra kirute v'yamlich malchute, b'chayechon uvyomechon uvchaye dechol beit Yisrael, ba'agala ubizman kari v'imru amen, yehe shmei Rabbah mevarach le'alam u'almei almaya, yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitraman v'yitnaseh, Vitadar, Vitale, Vitalal, Shemei de Kudsha, Brichu, Le'ela, Min Kol Birchata V'Shirata, Tushbechata V'Nechemata, Da'amiran Be'alma V'Imru, Amen. Yehe Shlama Rabba, Min Shmaya V'Chaim, Aleinu V'Al Kol Yisrael V'Imru, Amen. Oseh Shalom Bimromav, Hu Ya'aseh Shalom, Aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru, Amen. Shabbat Shalom. Rabbi Ein, any announcements? Lots happening tomorrow evening. Havdalah, as we always do. It's about 6:15 tomorrow. Anything else?
I'm frozen.
You're not. You're okay. Okay, Havdalah tomorrow night. Minyan is daily these days, except for Shabbat. So Sunday morning, 8 o'clock, 7:15 on Mondays and Thursdays, and 7:30 on the rest of the days. Please feel free to join us in the morning. It'd be lovely to have your participation. I'm starting a class on Tuesday morning after Minyan called Why We Do This, which was a request from some of our Minyonaires to think about why we do certain things the way that we do them in prayer, bowing, covering our eyes, things like that. If anybody has any interest in answering some of those questions, exploring some of those questions, Rabbi Ain's lunch study will continue on Wednesdays.
Am I here now?
You are.
I was just going to say I got a request to discuss the California Ethnic Studies curriculum in my upcoming Wednesday session. So if anybody's interested in having that conversation, if anybody knows someone who might be an expert who could help bring some expertise to that conversation, please let me know.
Very interested. Thank you very much. I'll check. Some of my friends are very involved in this and see if they want to join.
Thank you.
They've been very involved in fighting that. Thank you.
Yeah, I think we want to have a forum this coming Wednesday. So I was looking for someone who might be an expert. So feel free to email me and we'd love to have them join us.
What time is it going to be?
My lunch studies are noon every Wednesday. And by the way, you can also subscribe for those of you who are here to our YouTube channel, and you'll see all of our videos and our classes.
Great.
If you can't attend Rabbi Russell's class or my class, you can always watch them recorded whenever it's convenient for you. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom. Thank you.
In the spirit of Tu B'Shvat, which was yesterday, we'll end with this song, which we kind of did during the service. Just give us a little energy as we enter into Shabbat. Adama v'shamayim chom ha'esh tzil ha'mayim ani margish zo begufi beruchi benishmati heya 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 ho heya 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 ho heya 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 ho Adama v'shamayim chom ha'esh tzil ha'mayim ani margish zo begufi beruchi venishmati
We'll go over there.
heya 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 ho 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 heya 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 Shabbat shalom.